Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are back with another PES 2014 video. This time we're checking out the training mode for the early demo code that is lurking around. So first of all, free kicks. Now these are very similar to last year. Of course, now we have that dotted line that people have been saying is too easy, a little bit cheesy. But to be honest with you, it works the way it should work. You know, you now have the ability to really fine-tune those free kicks. I've taken a couple myself in-game, and it's not as easy as it looks. It really does depend on how good the player is, his stats, the situation. But basically how it works, typical, you hit square, you line it up. If you want to play more of a low trajectory kind of shot, you hold up. And if you want it to have more of a high arcing kind of strike, you hold down. So we're just smashing them in. It would have been nice to have a wall here, but this is really just a practice, so familiarizing yourself with set pieces. Now we'll be showing you every single training drill in the demo. I think there's about 10 of them. Some of them are failed attempts, some of them are good, some of them are bad, so we'll see them all live in this video. Moving on, we have hold up play. This is the same as last year. Basically, you'll push the left stick back towards the goal whilst holding X to just hold up that forward. So as you can see right now, I'm just running back. And then right here now, just holding him up, defenders are coming back as well. Goes for the shot, decent save, and there we have it. Next we have penalties, which I've never been a fan of in PES, to be honest with you. I've always liked FIFA's penalty system a little bit more, but this year is it's pretty solid. You can see you can actually move the cursor where you want to aim your shot. I believe that's only in this training mode. But you basically will aim before you even touch the ball. So aim, then you hit square, of course holding which direction you want to. And then the free kick will be taken. Sorry, the penalty will be taken. Now, apologies for this porno music. This is, of course, not mine. This is straight from the game itself. Konami's still loving that techno-y Japanese type music. But it took me a while to get used to these penalties, but as you can see now, finally in the swing of things. The final two, just a simple case of smashing them down the middle. So there we have it. Moving on now to the goalkeepers in penalties. Now, you can move all the way across the line now, which is nice. You're not obstructed by how far you can go, as you can see here. And basically now with goalkeeping, if you feel that they're going to hit a really hard strike into the far corners, you have to hold it before they strike the ball. If you feel they're going to play an accurate strike which isn't as far, then you can actually aim after they hit the ball. So it's a little bit of cat and mouse and deciding which way you want to go and whether you want to dive before or just after the strike. So as you can see, quite a few failed attempts before I finally got to grips with it. And then finally here, I think this was a nice one-handed save. And the animations look okay. Better than they did last year anyway. And it's a good save there as well. So moving on to jostling, this is a pretty simple one. I failed the first attempt, as you can see. But literally using the left stick and then X. Right here, it's the left stick sprint, coming in with X, and right there, just jostling him off the ball. Then we have tackling, same as last year. Double tap X to lunge in and make that challenge. And the first time, I believe I got it wrong. Yeah, won the ball, but wasn't the cleanest challenge. And then here, just taking my time, and then bang. Beautiful. Winning the ball, and we're off and running. So next up, this is a new addition this year, blocking Whichever way you feel now from crosses, they're going to be striking the ball. Basically, you'll just push the left stick towards that direction, and they will attempt, or the defender will attempt, to stick out a leg. So the first time here I did well, managed to get in front of the ball. You can see here, turns his back, looks good. Second attempt was good as well. And then I thought I'd show you guys that, of course, if you mistime it, he will be able to get that ball in. Now, I don't think this works when you're sprinting. I'm not too sure. I think you have to slow down before it actually works, or maybe it does. But it's something nice to add. And finally, the last one did well. So moving on to the advanced shooting. Of course, something new as well this year now. The ability to aim for the top corner, bottom corner, wherever you wish. Going to take some practice, but in the long run, always useful. Now, they give you 10 seconds to do this, and I found myself hitting the bar and post quite often. And then after a few attempts, I thought I'd try some skills before striking the ball. See here, taking a touch, smashing that one right into the top corner. And then just thought I'd play around now with the right stick, trying to do some tricks. We'll see them in just a second. And I really do like the ability now to pull these tricks off. They're not cheesy, they're not easy to do, but it's going to make the game that much better now when you get players that are skillful. It's not just going to be whacking that right stick around. You're going to have to think about what kind of trick you want to pull off, which way the defender's facing. If he's towards your right hand side and you want to go around the left, then you're going to have to remember to flick that left stick to the left of him, otherwise the ball's going to go straight towards him. Anyway, just playing around. Did a manual shot here, which actually was pretty hard. Anyway, here we have it, trick time. Now, I've probably did about 100 attempts of these, some of them dreadful, and by the time I got towards the end, I was doing reasonably okay. You can see here, Maradona, and then the second one just took too long. Now, the problem with this demo, though, is, of course, because there's a lag input, you have to do these tricks a second or two before they actually happen, and here was just bullied off the ball. Now, when you're doing tricks, you have to remember the right stick now is your body. Your left stick is where you want to take the ball. So if you want to go to the left of the defender, but you want to do a trick on the right-hand side of him, you will basically use the right stick, flick it to the right, and then flick the left stick to the left. So right here, I was coming forward, obviously pulled it back. A little trick there. So I did left of the right stick and then right of the left stick. Sounds complicated, and it is at the start. But once you get used to it, you can see here, you can pull off some lovely moves. And certainly, I feel Konami have really thought about this feature this year. Once again, just cutting in between two defenders. Smashing it home. And once again here, right stick to the right, left stick to the left. Just weaving in and out. Alright, so finally, the last one, through ball advanced. This one's pretty simple, but it will give you a lot of freedom this year to really pinpoint that pass. So you just hold the L1 and then triangle, but now it really depends how long you hold triangle. As you can see, I was holding it way too long, and that one just ran out of bounds. And then the last one here, I think this one took a deflection, and then I managed to head this one forward as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was training mode. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. But until next time, take care.